Putin congratulates Iran's new supreme leader, reaffirms support for Tehran. U.S. wants to partition country, take oil. Iranian Foreign Ministry. India wants dialogue and respect for territorial integrity to end West Asian conflict. Jaishankar. Succession in Iran defies Trump, raises stakes for wider showdown. Russian President Vladimir Putin has congratulated Mojtaba Khamenei on becoming Iran's new supreme leader. According to Al Jazeera, Putin said he believes Khamenei will continue his father's work with honor and help unite the Iranian people during difficult times. In his message, Putin also reaffirmed Russia's strong support for Iran. He said Moscow will continue to stand by Tehran and expressed unwavering solidarity with the Iranian people. Putin added that at a time when Iran is facing armed aggression, leading the country will require great courage and dedication. He expressed confidence that Mojtaba Khamenei will successfully guide Iran through these challenges. Iran's foreign ministry spokesperson Esmail Baghaei has accused the United States of trying to divide Iran and take control of its oil resources. Speaking at a press briefing in Tehran, Baghaei said Washington's intentions were clear. He claimed the U.S. wants to partition Iran in order to illegally seize the country's oil wealth. He also accused the U.S. of attempting to violate Iran's sovereignty, defeat its people, and undermine their dignity. Baghaei said the ongoing conflict is not a war of choice but a war of necessity, insisting that Iran did not start the war. He added that discussions about mediation or a possible ceasefire are currently irrelevant, while military clashes are still continuing. As we speak, military confrontations are still underway, Baghaei said, stressing that defending Iran remains the country's top priority. Baghaei further claimed that the United States had, quote, torpedoed diplomatic talks that were taking place before the latest attacks, and warned that U.S. and Israeli airstrikes could threaten international law. India's External Affairs Minister Subramaniam Jaishankar has called for de-escalation and a return to dialogue to address the growing conflict in West Asia. Speaking in India's upper house of parliament, the Rajya Sabha, Jaishankar said India supports peace and diplomatic solutions to resolve the crisis. He said New Delhi advocates restraint, de-escalation and the protection of civilians, while also stressing the importance of respecting the sovereignty and territorial integrity of all countries in the region. Jaishankar added that the safety and well-being of the Indian community in West Asia remains a top priority. He also noted that India's national interests, including energy security and trade, are closely linked to stability in the region. The minister said the government is closely monitoring the situation and has taken several steps to ensure the safety of Indian citizens living in the region. According to Jaishankar, nearly 1 crore Indians live and work in Gulf countries, while a smaller number are in Iran for study and employment. He also noted that the Gulf region plays a key role in India's economy, with trade worth nearly $200 billion. Jaishankar further said that attacks on merchant ships have affected Indian sailors, with some casualties reported and 1 Indian mariner still missing. He added that Prime Minister Narendra Modi has spoken with several regional leaders, including those of the UAE, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Bahrain, Oman, Jordan, and Israel, who assured the safety of the Indian community. Iran's clerical leadership has appointed Mojtaba Khamenei as the country's new supreme leader following the death of his father, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, in a U.S.-Israeli strike at the start of the conflict. Regional officials say the move signals a strong message of defiance, especially after U.S. President Donald Trump had earlier declared Mojtaba unacceptable. The decision was made by Iran's Assembly of Experts, strengthening the control of hardliners in Tehran at a time when the conflict with the United States and Israel continues to escalate. Under Iran's political system, the supreme leader holds the highest authority in the country, overseeing foreign policy, the military, and the nuclear program, as well as guiding the elected government. Analysts say Mojtaba Khamenei is considered a hardline cleric, and his appointment suggests Iran may take a more confrontational path. Experts believe he could strengthen the role of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, tighten domestic controls, and crack down on dissent as the country faces internal unrest and economic challenges. Mojtaba, who is 56 years old, has long been known for his strong opposition to reformist groups that support engagement with the West. His close ties with senior clerics and the Revolutionary Guard have helped him build influence within Iran's political and security institutions. Observers say his leadership could mean tougher policies at home and a more aggressive stance abroad as the conflict in the region continues.